What's up, everybody? This is Denard Wright with Wright Waterworks Pressure Washing LLC. We're coming from Stockbridge, Georgia. I'm doing my first YouTube video, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'm just gonna do a quick run through of what I have and how I started my pressure washing business and where I'm at now. This is my rig. And this is all the stuff on my rig. Let me go close my door before I get in trouble. All right, let's go back. This is my rig. Some of this stuff, I must admit, I saw on YouTube and got some ideas from it and made it my own, so you can take what you want from it. And don't forget to subscribe at the end of this video. All right, so I have my vise here. I already had it on a piece of wood, so I just bolted the wood down for the base on top of the framing of the trailer itself. I spray painted some, I sprayed some clear Rust-Oleum on it already just to protect it from the elements, so we'll see how that holds up over time. Next we have my tanks. I have my tank, a 16-gallon tank for the degreaser, a 16-gallon tank for my soap, and I labeled them just so I can remember what's where, right? So I got the degreaser and put some clear 3M film on top of it. We'll see how well that holds up. Same for my soap. I even took me a Milwaukee brand Sharpie and highlighted all of my numbers on here for the gallons, so it'll be easier to read when it's time to add, my chemicals and whatnot. All right, next I have my fuel tank. When I started off, I had a pressure washer I was taking around, pulling around on the wheels and whatnot. So I'll be in the back, I'm finishing up jobs and stuff like that. And next thing I know, my pressure washer cut off. Man, ran out of gas, had like 5 more minutes left. So now I got to come back to the front, add some gas to it, which, adds to my time. So I have a 10-gallon fuel tank. And with that tank, there's a pump. As you can see, the pump is running up along my skid I have for my water tank. That's my water tank. Just got my decal yesterday, a couple days ago or whatever, with my information on it. We're back to the fuel pump. It's running from the tank. It's running all the way to these switches. I labeled the switches soft wash, or SW for soft wash, PW for pressure wash. And that's my fuel pump. The 2 buttons, once I turn them on, you hear that sound? That's gas going to my soft wash machine. You hear that sound? That's gas or fuel going to the pressure washer. All right, we're gonna cut them off because we're not gonna crank them up on this video. Next, you got my battery in my battery box. I had to make some framing or whatever to protect it from somebody stealing it, but I got this aluminum from Home Depot, and I saw a guy with a video. He did something similar to this, but a little different. I just took it and made it my own. I got some aluminum from Home Depot. I bent it. I spray painted it and whatnot and curved it all the way to the bottom. And if you can see, there's a lock. It's sunny out here, y'all, so I really can't see how well this thing is showing, but that's my lock. I put a lock in the holes underneath after drilling holes through here, and the same on the other side. So I have 2 master locks. They both have silicone or rubber coating covers on them, so that'll protect it from getting wet and whatnot. Also, I had to test it. I think I pressed the side button by mistake and it cut off, so I'm picking up where I left off. I don't know if I can splice 2 videos together or not, but we're gonna see. All right, going back to this. Also, I added 2 L brackets on here to keep somebody from pulling this off too. So it's bolted down or locked down with the lock underneath, but it was still a little play in it. So I screwed these L brackets to the top of the battery box, so they couldn't pull it this way. So if they really want it, they're gonna have to work for it. All right. All right. So right here we have the pressure washer with the ignition start here. Can you see that? Yep. I think you can see that. This is terrible lighting or the reflection. I can't really see. All right. So I have an ignition start here. That's my cat pump. This is a 4 gallon per minute pressure washer. I even have my trailer, what do you call these? Stop blocks or whatever to prevent it from rolling. So I've got the thick bungees from Harbor Freight, or twisty ties, I shouldn't say bungees, twist ties. Have it attached to this railing here, all right? If somebody wants that, they can take it, but they're gonna have to work for it. Next, I have my push broom and my pole. So if I have a soft brush attachment in the back of my truck, or a harder bristle brush if I want to do any scrubbing of wood decks or fence or anything of that nature, those both can attach here. And then again, my broom is on this side. And I have all that bolted using some spring clips. Got these spring clips from Home Depot. You'll typically see people use these for your garden tools and whatnot in your garage, but I repurposed and thought outside the box and use these on my trailer. Alright. My washers and my stainless steel. Well, that one's loose. Uh-oh. Glad I caught that. It's supposed to be locker washers on here, but I guess I didn't lock them tight enough. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Check all these while we're looking at it. Alright, moving on. And on the other side, that's where we have my soft wash machine. So that's the soft wash machine. It's like a 5.5, I think, gallon per minute machine. And everything is plumbed up. Going to this through this proportioner. So on this proportioner setup, this is my ball valve. We kept it simple with that because it's just water. So the ball valve is for the water, and the 3 proportioners are all in line from rear to the front. That's for the water. That's your water tank. That's for the bleach. You have your bleach tank, and so on and so forth. That's for the soap, and then that is for your degreaser. All right, so everything's in line. I like how they did that in order for it. It all makes sense. Up at the top, I have a Hudson float valve. So what this does is it hooks up to the water hose, which is on the top of this hose reel set up here, stacked up. It keeps the water from overflowing. So when the water fills up in this tank, this Hudson valve on the inside will shut off the water from the house until water runs below that particular marker inside of here, and then it'll start refilling again. So I like that feature, and we'll see how well that holds up. At the bottom of this tank, I have a dump valve. It's my dump valve. So if I need some water to say fill up a bucket or rinse off my hands or something like that, I can just turn this valve on and you see water flowing through that. And I have it attached to this hose. All right, take 3, or add on, 3rd video. I think I finished off lastly with my hoses. 100-foot hose, 100 foot or 200 feet of pressure hoses. 3 hoses total. 1 is 100 feet and 2 are at 50 feet. What I do recommend is everyone purchasing this ball valve. Get a ball valve. This will make your job much easier when it comes to not having to go back to your pressure washing tank to shut it off or shut the water off to change out from your pressure wand to your surface cleaner. So definitely recommend this ball valve. Hope you can see that. This camera angle sucks, I know. Bear with me. There'll be better videos coming out. But, all right, next. I'll go to the back of the truck. Show you what I got back here. So for backup, I got my 3500 or 3800 psi, 3.5 GPM pressure washer. If something go wrong with the other one, I want to have it as a backup for now because it won't fit on the trailer, so it's gonna be on the back of my truck. That's my backup water hose. That's 100 feet. Yes, that's 100 feet of water hose. I'm gonna take that off of that and put it on another reel and attach it to the back of my trailer, so it'll be hanging on the gate vertically. You'll see that at some point. Got the spare tire, got my gas can here. There's my 20-inch Whirl Away surface cleaner. I love this thing. I had it before without wheels. I added wheels to it and it makes a wheel of a difference. Get it? Will of a difference. All right. I know that was funny. There's my cones, my 2 cones. I'm gonna put those out in the street to, make everybody aware that I'm here. So if they can't see this big old truck and trailer, they gonna see those cones. If they don't see that, they're looking away or something like that. They're not paying attention. All right. I like this setup I did here with all my pressure washing guns and attachments and wands and whatnot. Going back to Home Depot. Got different attachment, different angles and whatnot, some more spring clips. I forgot what these things are called, but that worked out perfectly for this gun here. And then on the other side, I have it set up too with this gun. I used it and kind of bent it so it holds that in. Even though it looks loose, it holds it in once this part of the bed cover is closed up. It still holds this from flinging out and making it hard to close. So I like that setup. I created it myself. I'm a little creative. Got some more chemicals back here. Here are my brushes I mentioned earlier. Hard bristle brush, soft bristle brush for windows or something like that. If the bleach or something dries up on it, I need to sprinkle some more water on it or whatever I need. Just a softer bristle brush. My what is this thing? Spray bottle. I can't remember the simple stuff. I even put a jack in the back in case I need a jack. Boom, boom, boom. It'll pump up much quicker than trying to get the jack that came with the truck. You know how that goes. Also have a pump spread here. Got a soft siphon pump. I'm just carrying stuff to make sure I don't miss out on anything. If something go down, I don't want to be in trouble, all right? Let's go back to the inside of the truck real quick. Now we're on the inside of the truck. Here's my custom shirt I designed myself. I didn't do the logo, but put everything together as far as my setup on the shirt. But that's my Right Waterworks logo and whatnot. Gotta have your PPE, guys and gals. That's my mask with my filters in it. Make sure when using those chemicals, especially bleach, it's pretty strong, especially when you put it on the house or even the concrete. Those gases come up, it can have a long-term bad effect. So have your PPE. What else in here? Oh, I guess water leaked out of that. Should have done that. Great. Anyway, that's my hose reel I'm gonna add to the back of my trailer with that extra water hose I told you about. It's on the back. Got my leaf blower. Got my yard sign. Right Waterworks, baby. Yard sign. It's gonna be in the front when I do a job. And what else? I'm gonna finish this up. I'm not gonna go over everything in this toolbox, but toolbox came in handy so many times with having different sockets, wrenches, some tape if you need to tape off some things, if you're gonna paint, or not paint, but spray some chemicals near some wood or even stained doors or anything like that. You can tape that off, or even outlets or sockets or anything on the house that needs to be protected. You have some I have this painting tape. I've used it a couple times, so get that. Various things in here. You got your picks. You need different types of picks, I think, to help you out if you need to change out any of your O-rings. Your O-rings are gonna burst. I learned that. Luckily not too bad, or not the hard way, but I had my picks on site and my O-rings to change out from my hoses from the quick connects. The O-rings are gonna burst at some point, so watch what I say. I listen to what everybody else said, and it's very true. I'm about to wrap this up, guys and gals. Lastly, what's on top? What's in here? Let's go in here real quick. Have some rubber gloves in here. Help protect your hands and whatnot from the chemicals as it falls out. Yep, trying to make this quick. Got my J-Rod. Love this thing. Game changer. J-Rod. Regulated for, I think, 3 to 4 gallons per minute, give or take. So make sure you read the ratings. I said regulated, but I meant to say rated for 4 gallons per minute, 3 to 4 gallons per minute. With that, turbo nozzle, game changer. Be careful what surfaces you use that on though, because it can tear some stuff up. A couple more things, nothing. I have this, different nozzle tips. I hang this on the belt of my frog togs. There's a loop right here. I have that hanging, but I lost one, so I'm gonna be checking my hip every time. I lost the whole thing of this and could not find it. So anyway, it's more convenient hanging on my loop versus trying to fidget through my pockets and whatnot. And that's about it, folks. I got more to show, but who wants to see all that? You saw enough. This is Wright Waterworks. I'm just getting started. We're gonna get this in. Let me turn toward the sun so you can see me. Time to shake. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys soon on the updates. And Wright Waterworks, that's how we do it. Pressure washing and soft washing. We'll check you out later. Have a good day and a good week. Good luck in your company.